1, 2, 3, up, out, release. There you go. Yep. Right now. Good. New X elbow sleeves coming out soon. These guys are from Alaska. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Kirsten. This is Ben.
We came from a long way to come to SuperTraining. Super excited to be here. Visit her grandma, and I came to come here.
Yeah. This was one of the biggest things on his list to do, was actually to come here.
So this is what we're doing today. So this is a warm-up. So we're doing hanging. So it's 4 rounds of 25 reps. Hanging kettlebell bench with the 35s. So we have orange bands around some kettlebells. You can use dumbbells if you want. But it's 25 reps, and then V-grip rows, which we have already set up, 25 reps, and then banded overheads. So we have a band on that. There's like a metal rod hanging from it. We're just leaning forward into it, doing triceps, and we do that 4 times. So once you guys get through that, you guys hop over on a bench, and we'll be good to go. Cool.
The first time I did this, it was a little awkward, so we're gonna use this bench right here. Like I said, it's a little awkward at first, but you just want to make sure the band is even on both sides.
Okay.
Do the same thing with this one. Have you ever done dumbbell presses?
Yeah.
So it's very similar.
Okay.
Just grab it like that, lean back, get in the same setup like you were benching, and then just start pressing up. So you do that 25 times, and then you move on to the next exercise, and then you just repeat 4 times, and that's our warm-up.
They're lighter kettlebells.
Those, I believe, are actually the lightest ones that we have. However, just if you can't do 25, just do 10, something like that. And if you can't do that, just do as many as you can. Don't ever feel pressured to follow the board.
I like trying as much as I can, but...
There you go, that's all.
Good balance. 25 reps adds up, huh? Yeah.
Excited to do it 3 more times.
I'm told as many as I can, so...
Yeah, that works. The reason behind putting the band on it is it creates a lot of instability. So for warming up, you're activating everything. Versus we're so typical, we grab a barbell and we're fixed, or we grab dumbbells and we're fixed. So to grab something like a kettlebell, which is already an odd shape, and then you add a band to the mix, it just, you shake a lot, which gets you warmed up, and it works on stability, which is a huge asset for us, especially when we overload. You're just gonna do V-grip row for 25 reps, and then you're gonna hop over here and do overhead, so tricep extension. And then you do that 4 times.
I think I could do it 3 more times. I don't know how much I can bench after that, but I can do this 3 more times.
All warmed up? Yeah. Sweet. Go ahead, hop in. Go for it.
You've been waiting your whole life.
Both of you hop in. Grab the bar. Inside the ring. Put your feet on the bench. Pull your hips in the air. Pull your shoulder blades back. Hold that. Bring your hips down, maintain upper body tightness. 1, 2, 3, bring the bar out, bring it out. I want you to take a big breath, push your chest out, and I want you to bend the bar like you're trying to bend the bar like this. 1, 2, 3, bend the bar. Good. Now press. Press fast off your chest. There you go. Good. Hold your breath. Good. Good. There you go. Much better. Your chest is much higher. higher than you started, when you had that ultra wide grip,
Yeah.
you're just all shoulder and front delt, which isn't going to get much power, but then you're just going to end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
go ahead, rock it. So do the same thing you did. So right now you don't have any leg drive. Your legs are just like draping on the ground. So go ahead and scoot that way actually another couple inches. There you go. Go ahead and put your feet on the bench. Shoot your hips in the air, pull your shoulder blades back. There you go, back and down just like that. So the goal is to maintain that position and go ahead and bring one foot down at a time. There we go. And do the other foot. And I want you to drive your heels down. Is your butt touching the mat?
Nope.
So let's go ahead and make that touch the mat by lowering your hips and driving your heels down. Pretend like you want to touch, so leave where they were. So leave them where they were. But I want you to, I want you to try to make them touch the ground. Does that make sense? See how much tighter you got now?
Yeah.
Your hips and your shoulders. Go ahead and grab the bar as hard as you can. Go ahead and bring the bar out. 1, 2, 3, up. Take a big breath. Good. So we're gonna bring the bar out a slight furthermore. I want you to drop your shoulders. There you go. Bring the bar out a little bit lower. Touch a little lower on your chest. Go ahead and try to touch like there. There you go. Do 3 more reps. 1 more rep. Drive your heel. Nice. That was it. Way better. That's great. I'm gonna do the bar one more time. Yeah, that was significantly better. And the second you drove your heels down, the bar went up. So when you guys are bringing the bar out, so when I unrack, when I bring the bar out, I am trying to bring my shoulders down in that way and my chest up. So I bring the bar out and then my shoulders kind of get under me. You did it really significantly when I made the adjustment on you. And then we say bend the bar as if I'm literally trying to take this barbell and bend it in half like this. So, because when I bring the bar out and I go to bend the bar, my elbows tuck in and my back activates. So that's the bend the bar cue. So we bring the bar out, I'm maintaining a big chest, and my shoulders are down, and I'm coming down. Your initial go-to is pretty far, and then my shoulders are like this. But if I go to touch my lower chest, and then my elbows are actually on that side of the bar, I'm kind of pushing like a little, like kind of a J. So I'm under the bar, and then I press up, press up, press up. So that's a lot different than a wider grip, elbows out, touching upper high chest.
I tried.
All right, so I just hit 400 for 3 to a 2 board. Last rep was a little bit of a grinder. I was wearing the strong elbow sleeves. Taking them off, and I got some prototype X elbow sleeves. We're gonna give these a try. I'm gonna hit 405, so I'm gonna go up 5 pounds, see what it does. Good? Yep. Woo! They're tight. Feel it. Woo! Ah! 1, 2, 3. Up, out. Release. There you go. Yep. Right now. Good. New X elbow sleeves coming out soon.
It was awesome. Dream come true. Get to bench with the team. It's all I ever wanted. I can go home and just die now, I guess. Not really. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few years. I'll be on the team. Everybody was just so supportive and friendly of each other. Like, you know, I did a set of 135 and people were cheering for me just like when they were doing sets of 405, you know. It feels just the same. It was awesome.
Well, he's a huge fan, so I made sure we had to stop here, and they asked us to come back, and I was like, 100%, we definitely had to come back to this gym so we could have this experience, and we didn't know he'd get a little training, which is the best part.
Anybody who's within 500 miles, it's worth the trip.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, so today we just had a typical day, SuperTraining gym. We had a couple from Alaska come in and train with us. They were super pumped. They just stopped on by. They were in town. Worked on their technique a little bit, taught them a little bit about the benching. Did boards for the first time, which was really exciting. We get to do something different and use actual powerlifting equipment. Another thing that's super common and just an everyday thing at SuperTraining gym is we mess around with some samples and prototypes of products. So we got the X elbow sleeves. I threw those on for a top set. Wanted to do a comparison. I hit 400 to a 2 board. And with the strong elbow sleeves, which were amazing, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna add 5 pounds, throw in the X elbow sleeves, which are much stiffer. They have a much stiffer front panel. Throw those bad boys on and hit 405. So got to mess around with those, and had a big team environment. Everybody came over, and we had some big benches over 400, which was awesome. My boy Cody, who's only been here for a few months, is also a team member of Slingshot, works at Slingshot HQ in customer service in the store, and he hit a 430 bench to a 2 board, which is huge for him. He's literally been here for only like 2 months, and his bench has skyrocketed. So it's really exciting to see that type of stuff. So that's just some of the stuff that happens when we train here 4 days a week. So if you're in the area, make sure you come by, especially on Saturday, Sunday from 9 to 1, and check it out. Really would love to have you guys here.